Good morning, guys. Well, today is absolutely Baltic out. It is, I think it says it's 3 degrees, but the real feel is like -2 and the car was iced over. So I'm after dropping Carl up to college and I came home and I just came into the kitchen to get a coffee, as one does. And I saw these little notes that Haley had left me. Let me show you. Now, bearing in mind, I was in bed for 8:30 last night. I was exhausted. And I went up to it, so I knew she'd be up, but she left this little note under this pile and it went, cookies, no egg, chocolate chip. So that's there. So look, I'm sure we might as well take a peep. Oh, hang on. So they are the cookies she baked last night while I was in bed, which is nice to get up and see. Nice to get up and see. Right, so we're going to just fold them back over and put their label back on. Then we have to run around the island. And then on this one, it says pastries. Walnut twists and a pan of chocolate. Oh, let's have a look at these, lads. Oh. These are the ones I bought, I think, in Aldi. And you bake at home. So she did 4 of them and 2 of the pan of chocolate. So I think it's going to be a nice morning. Going to get my cup of coffee. I'm going to seal them back up. Get my cup of coffee. And yeah. Alright guys, this is my breakfast now this morning. So a cup of coffee, as you can see, a couple of mouthfuls out of that before I could start talking. A pecan and maple plot. A banana. A Greek style yogurt with strawberry and one of Haley's cookies. So that is my breakfast this morning. It is now 10 o'clock, so not too early and not too late, just in time for breakfast. Hello, Mr. T. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Bit early for you, is it? Bit early. You're not even talking to me, it's that early. But that's okay. That's okay. Alright guys, a little while later and I have... Well, I've been actually editing on my computer, my desk behind me. I was doing I had to send off emails and stuff from work from feedback on yesterday. But what I've started doing since January, I'm trying to give myself more downtime is I block off 30 minutes every day just to read. Now, normally I don't read in my bedroom. I actually read in the room I did for my mum. Because there's no computer, I don't bring my phone, don't bring anything, but I go in. But at the moment, I'll show you what I'm reading. It is Marion Keyes, The Grown-Ups. And it's actually quite, or not They're Grown-Ups, it's just called Grown-Ups. I really struggled getting into this book. I started it about a week ago and read the first couple of chapters and thought, no, I'm really, really struggling to get into it. And then the other day, I just came up, picked up the book and started reading it. Oh, it's actually not bad. So, yeah, I don't know what changed, but it's quite funny. It's sort of very much a family dynamic. Sorry, I'm just watching someone go door to door. And they seem to be going into houses that have no cars at them, which is a bit weird. Anyway, but yeah. It's superb, warm-hearted and wise. But yeah, that's it there. But I'm enjoying it, as I said. Now, would it be a book I can't put down? Certainly not. As I said, it was hard going. I picked it up the other day and I didn't mind it. I sort of got back into reading it. But I've started it, so I'll finish it. Do you know that type of way? It's not a book that I can't put down. And I'm sort of going, oh my God, I can't wait for the next chapter. You know. Someone actually came up and recommended a book. I actually saved the author. It was Karen somebody, and I thought, right, I must actually go and have a look at that. But yeah, my goal is to read a book a month at least, because I used to love reading and I just seem to lose my love of reading for about a year. So I'm trying to get back in, and as I said, persevering with books that are not immediately catching me, I'm trying to do as well. I also have an app That's the 15-minute, it's like book summaries or key points. And it literally takes a book like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of one, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And it takes the key points in it and it summarises it down to in around 15 minutes. And it just gives you the key points, which is nice if there's some books, because I find an awful lot of those books can be filled out with quite a lot of fluff. So yeah, so I'm actually in work this evening. I normally have my Tuesday off, but all my hours have changed since I've come back off sick leave, in a nice way, where my boss, where normally the hours we'd work, we'd always have 3 or 4 hours left over, and that was to cover if someone rang in sick, if someone was anything like that, we'd always have 3 or 4 hours left. So we kept within our hours, but you had a bit of give there. And my supervisor and her manager got together and just went, no, that's not going to happen. These are your set hours. And regardless of whatever happens, your hours will not change, because they said we have to ensure you get your downtime, you're getting enough rest, you're not getting too stressed, all this. And at the time I was thinking, she's actually filled out my work week, like where there was no sort of like, yeah, that's only an hour. Like she was putting down 3 hours for that job, and filling up all my hours. And I was thinking, excuse my French, but I was sort of going, bitch, like, what are you doing? But then she sat me down and she went, she said, Orla, and I'm not blowing my own trumpet here, but she always said, you're always so obliging that if someone rings in sick and we say to you, we're short staffed tonight, can you cover this client? She says, you're always just like, yeah, no hassle. And it's not, to me, it's not a hassle, but she was like, no, I want you when you're on downtime to have downtime. When you're working, fair enough. But she was like, I don't want people going, oh, I'll ask Orla, will she swap out? She said, not till you are back to the full year health. And she said, we'll review it in 6 months. And I went, okay, thank you. So yeah, so as much as I thought she was being quite mean to me, she was actually being really, really kind to me and going, they're your days, end of story. I was like, thanks. So yeah, and I'm trying to sort of not honour her but when I'm on downtime, I try and do something that isn't in front of a computer, isn't on YouTube, isn't work related. Now today, because I'm working this evening, I'm only working 2 hours this evening, I don't mind going in and answering work emails or stuff, because it's a work day for me. Even though I'm only required to work the 2 hours, I don't mind doing it. And I try and do my YouTube stuff today, where normally on a Monday it's a total off day. I do not turn on my computer, I do not look at YouTube, I do not do anything. I've actually got myself colouring books. I go into my, as I said, my mum's room that I did up for her, and I've gone back journaling again, I've gone back scrapbooking, anything that I'm actually taking my downtime and I'm doing stuff that I like. So yeah, so that's where we are. So I've just finished my reading block. I actually read for a bit longer. I read for probably about an hour and 15 minutes. And I edited tonight's vlog as far as I could. And I also answered emails. But that was this morning. I'm actually having quite a chill day. Now it is, what time is it now? 3:15. So I'm in work in an hour and a half, roughly. I'll have to leave in an hour and a half. So what I'm going to do is I want to go down, do a bit of my washing. I want to get the dinner on, even if it's not cooked, but tonight at Christmas time we got this beautiful gammon, horseshoe gammon. Oh my God, it was gorgeous. But towards the end, obviously we'd had it, I think, 2 days on the bounce, and people get a bit fed up eating it. And I managed to slice it really thin, and I froze it in little sections. So I took a bag of that out last night. So we're going to have that with some boiled potatoes. I think I'll do boiled potatoes. Excuse me. Boiled potatoes and some mixed veg. Or might do green beans. I'm not sure. One of them anyway. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to dinner. But I'm going to have that at about 7:30, I think, tonight. Because I'm working from 5 till 7. Which is an awkward time because it's sort of the middle of the afternoon. But this client I actually get on really well with, so I'm actually looking forward to going over and we'll have a nice cup of tea and a chat. And it's the same client I work with on a Thursday, so we normally plan out what we're going to do on sorry, not on a Wednesday, on a Thursday. So we'll plan out what meals we're going to have, and what we've started doing is, or what we're starting to do is, instead of us grabbing our lunch out, we're going to come home, we're going to make lunch and maybe a nice little dessert like a jelly and ice cream or something like that. And we're going to do that on a Thursday. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. This Thursday, we're actually making a celiac. None of us are celiac, but we're making a celiac friendly pizza base, and we're going to have that, and then we're having jelly and ice cream after that. That's why jelly was in my head, because I haven't had jelly and ice cream in years. I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, before we do that, I need to do my washing. I want to tidy up a bit of my room and just be all ready for tonight and get out tomorrow's clothes, put them on my radiator so they're nice and warm when I get up in the morning, because yeah, ain't no one got time for cold clothes now. I love putting on trousers in the morning and they're just warm off the radiator, and I usually set my heating to come on an hour before I get up because I hate getting out. Do you know what? The house could be cold all day. I hate getting up into a cold house. Right, I'm going to leave my book back there and I am going to go and gather up some of my washing. Alright, so this is just coming downstairs with my washing, and this is Miss Haley taking a break from her study. Yeah. Mr. T, supervisor on the job. Did she study well today, Mr. T? Oh, the slow head tilt, is it? Alright, I hear you. Loud and clear, sir. I hear you. So what are you studying at the moment, Haley? Company law?
Yeah.
And how are you finding it?
Good, yeah.
Are you nearly up to date on all your slides and stuff, yeah?
Yep.
Brilliant.
Quickly enough, yeah.
Brilliant. So you're having a little break?
Yep.
Mr. T, you have to give her 15 minutes and then she's back at work, okay? Right, good lad. I know I can count on you. All your friends, they love seeing you in the vlog. Yeah, I know. See, when they see you like that, they don't realise that underneath it all, you're actually bubbling with excitement. Or gearing up for a nap. One or the other. Alright, so this is my washing I've brought down here. I'm the blue tub. This is the black tub, is normally at the top of the stairs, and that's people put the towels in from the bathroom, and Carl puts his clothes in there actually. And that's our two wash baskets. And we've got Haley's wash basket. And you've got some up in your room though, and you're going to bring that down. Yeah. What can we do? One in between? Yeah. Yeah, one of our ones in between, that's all. Okay. This is Haley's setup. She's everything set up. She's just charging her laptop somewhere. And my work bag out and ready. Right, so we're going to do a little bit of a clean here while we're waiting. There's 5 minutes left on Haley's wash. So I'm going to tidy up in here. And then I'm actually going to get everything into the pots for dinner. So when I come back, I can just switch it on. Well, lads, I have literally just dashed out the door. I was in the house. I started cleaning the kitchen. And the client texted me and went, "Do you need the code to get into the apartment block?" And I went, no. But I looked at the time and it was time I was leaving, because it is just after 4:30 and rush hour traffic and all that malarkey around Dublin does be wacky. So I'm just ran out the door. I was like to Haley, "Finish cleaning the kitchen," and she was like, "Okay." So yeah, we'll get dug in. I have 2 washes that need to go on, and that's it. That's my weekly wash done. So yeah, it's handy when like that you come in from work, and because obviously I'm working mainly daytime, I come in the evening, I sort of take an hour just to decompress, put on the dinner, have my dinner, change into my pajamas. I have very little changes of clothes, where when I was working nights, I'd sort of come home after being in the office maybe for an hour or 2 in the day, come home, then I'd sort of change my top going out in the evening time, because I've just been in it all day and you want to be fresh. But it's really bizarre working again. I know it's only one evening, but because I don't work evenings, I was taking off all my evenings and put on daytime. It's like, whoa, I do be forgetting. And I think today what happened with me, I was just pottering around the kitchen, and because it's bright now, like, what time is it now? Quarter to 5, and it's still bright. It's mad, because it was going dark at about 4. It's just, yeah, I'm forgetting the time, and it's, yeah. Anyway, but this weekend I am thinking I might go up to my local charity shop. There's 2 of them in the village where I live. 3? 2 anyway, I know of. Oh, there's 3. And I'm going to go and see if I can thrift some books. I'm on the lookout for some Martina Cole large books. I have some small ones which I'll read, but I want to get the large ones just to have it all the one size. There was a new author recommended to me, Karen, I can't remember the name, but I have the comment. I took a screenshot of the comment so I'd remember the author. She said she's very like Martina Cole, that the girl who recommended it reads Martina Cole. So she says, I think you'd really like this one. So I was like, okay. I've got 2 Roberta Cray books to read. I've read one of them, absolutely cracking. I'm going to read the other 2, but I want to go up and see if I can find any of them in the thrift shop. I'm getting more specific about the type of books I want to sort of get more of a collection of. Marian Keyes, I like if I can get into the books, but at the moment I am so struggling to get into her books. But any books I do have belong to her are the big tall ones, so I'm not in the mood, I'm not in the lookout for any of them. Other than that, I think that's mainly what, but I mean, we all want to have a look around the thrift shop, don't we? I mean, that's just, it's a nice way to pass a couple of hours. So I might do that maybe on Saturday, maybe, or yeah, probably Saturday. When I'm coming home from work, I have 2 clients on a Saturday morning now, and I get home at about 2, but I could stop on my way home providing the rugby isn't on. If the rugby's on, I won't be stopping. And it's coming up to Carl's birthday, his birthday. Oh sugar, I'm in the wrong lane as well. Oh, I can go further. I'll go up to the next turn. His birthday's coming up soon, and my mum and Kerry's meant to be coming up. I don't know if Kerry's going to come up. That's a long story, but my mum is definitely coming up. I don't know if she's coming up Thursday or Friday, but one of the days anyway. She might come up thrifting actually with me. She might like to walk around. We will see. Look, all these plans I have. Right, I'm going to go because I'm nearly at the client's house. The traffic moved a bit, but not a great deal. My hands are freezing. Since I started taking this medication, my hands, the tips, sort of halfway, not even halfway, the very tips here, my fingers, go red and go really, really cold. Even though my hand isn't cold, the tips of my fingers all are. And I never had cold hands. Anyway. Side note that was. Right, I will talk to you when I'm on my way home from the clients and we see how we're getting on. Alright guys, just on my way home from the client's house. Oh, it is freezing out. It says it is 7 degrees with a real feel of like, I think it's -1. But it's the type of cold, you know, that just seeps into your very bones. Oh, yeah. I had to walk. It was just through the apartment complex. Oh my god, it was so cold. But anyway, we're on our way home. I've just texted Hayley, asked her to put on the potatoes for dinner, and she's like, yeah, no hassle. She tidied up, well, she tidied up the kitchen, and I just have to do my wash, and then we were all set for work again tomorrow. We'll go get our clothes out and stuff, tidy up our desk and get it all organised, and we should be in bed for 10 o'clock. Fingers crossed, all going well. Right, I will talk to you when I'm home and I am doing my, I suppose, getting the washing and the drying on. Alright guys, just in the door from work. I've met a neighbour, she's putting out her bin, so I helped her put out her bin, and then an old friend of mine was going down the road, so I stood talking to her for a few minutes. Holy Jesus, I am cold, but you know that cold that's got right into your bones. So yeah, so I came in, I put on a wash down here and the dryer, and now I put on the dinner. I'm having a jack potato with some ham that we cut up and froze at Christmas time. This is already cooked, so it's just going to go into the microwave, and I'm going to do that with some carrots. So jacket potatoes are in there. It takes about 10 minutes because everything's cooked. So yeah, happy out. I will show you the dinner when it's dished and served. All right, and there is our dinner dish. So this is Christmas ham, a jacket potato and some carrots, and I'm going to have that with some applesauce. All right guys, finished dinner. Absolutely gorgeous. We actually made some gravy to go over it because it was just, yeah, it was nice. Mr. T is here. He's after being asleep on the floor. Look at this poor fella. You were after being asleep on the floor till I start recording. But we're getting ready to go to bed, aren't we, loving? Yeah, I had to bring his water into the room because he wouldn't go downstairs to get water during the night. So we got a spare one and we brought it up, didn't we, love? So yeah, so that's what I was doing. My night dress on the radiator, heating up nice and warm. And I took out tomorrow's clothes. So literally all I want to do is just tidy around my desk. I'm not going to get much of my room done, but I hate a messy desk. Sorry, love, do you want to go out? Yeah, there you go. I like, because I won't be up sitting at my desk. Well, I'll sit down now to obviously put this clip in. This will be the end of the video then. But I need to put it in, and then I will be in bed for 10:30, and then lights out by 11 and alarm set for 8 o'clock in the morning. But I show you the state of my desk. It's not actually too bad. That is my Filofax. This is what I use for my weekly planning. And then I have a cup there obviously to go downstairs. But my desk isn't too bad. It's me editing. You can see the time there, 10 o'clock. So we need to be in bed for 10:30. But over here, but I might, the reason my bin is up here, by the way, is because Mr. T goes into it if it's on the ground. So I moved it up there. But yeah, it's not bad. Like, I know it probably looks messier, but it's not that messy. Like the books, they're books for the charity shop, more books for the charity shop. And a couple of bits of clothes to be put away here. And that's one of Carl's birthday presents there. But yeah, not much. Oh wait, I'll show you actually. This here, I don't know how to go back. Yeah, sorry. I'll show you my clothes. I have them left out and I'm going to hang them on the radiator because, as I said, I like my clothes warm. First world problem, I like my clothes warm when I get up in the morning. But tomorrow we've only got art. So we are literally going to have a pair of grey casual trousers, a long sleeve top, and my pink jumper to go over it, and then my cardigan. So I'm going to put them on the radiator and be all ready for work in the morning. As I said, it is only art. It's art. So I'm going to bring, trying to think, I have my book journal done, so I might bring my scrapbook in and do some work in my scrapbook. That's what I think I'll do. And why not? That's all it takes to make me happy. Right, I am going to end the vlog there, and I will talk to you on for meals, shopping. Shopping I think will be our next one. Right, I will talk to you Saturday, or I might have one up in between. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure all this out. Right, I will talk to you in my next one, guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.